The first night, Mia sat up in bed and stared gravely at the shutters where the last sunset light was trying to slip through. She was not at all sleepy, and because Sandman had not come to shake his magic dust in her eyes, she had time to think what a lonely and very, very unhappy child she was. For Mia's mother and father had gone away suddenly to her grandmother, who was ill, and Miss Joy had come to take care of the little girl until they came home. Miss Joy was good to her. Mia knew that, but then, Miss Joy had never had any little girls of her own, so she could not know how nice a lump of sugar felt in your hand at bedtime, nor how a tight, lumpy braid of hair could get down your back at night and keep you awake for ever so long. Miss Joy had given Mia a drink of water and heard her say her prayers and then gone out. She never kissed me good night, nor told me just even one story, the little girl said to herself. And she wouldn't shut the door loose, though I said please, 'cause she was afraid Lulu would get in. Oh dear, how I wish I did have him with me. Now Lulu was a black kitten, with long, thin legs and a thin, curved tail that made him look like a witch's cat, ready to jump on a broomstick and sail off through the air, and he stared solemnly out of such round, yellow eyes that he seemed to understand everything that happened about him. Dear me, I wish Lulu was here, said Mia again, and then something rubbed against her sleeve and said, purr, a long purr that slid at last into words and sounded like this. Purr, poor Mia, poor Mia. I'll tell you a story. Why, Lulu, dear, I didn't know you could talk, the little girl cried. You never asked me, answered the kitten, demurely. But I can talk, and I can tell stories too, for I know all the lore of Catland. When I sleep I go there in my dreams, and my grandfather, the king of the cats, purrs the kitty cat tales in my ear. You have been so kind to us all your life that you are loved through the whole cat kingdom, and so, one tale each night until your mother comes home, I am permitted by the king to tell you. But now lie down and I will purr to you, and then, if Miss Joy comes in, she can't do more than say scat and drive me away, but if she heard me really talking, goodness knows what would happen. So Mia cuddled down with a happy little sigh, and Lulu curled himself up close to the pillow and began the story of the White Cat